All right, Lindsay, now on Bounce, it's Friday, and you know what that means. Our guest Bounce contributor, Olympia D, is here for her weekly segment of Raising Brilliance. She's a radio personality for Old School 105.3, if you didn't know, and if you didn't know, shame on you. She's fantastic. Thanks for being here. What are we discussing tonight?
Well, you know, tonight, for all of my Raising Brilliance parents and kids, I have an event that everyone can enjoy, the entire family. It's supporting a great cause. It's the St. Jude Run and Walk to End Childhood Cancer. And here with us tonight is Maya Smith. She is the Regional Senior Development Rep for St. Jude right here in the Charlotte area. And we just want to say thank you so much for being here tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Definitely. Now tell us a little bit more about St. Jude, because I know we hear a lot, but tell us what their mission is and some of the good work that they do here.
Absolutely. So St. Jude Children's Research Hospital is one of the world's premier institutions for treatment and research for childhood cancer. And so St. Jude is really leading the way that the world understands, treats, and defeats childhood cancer. They have some of the world's best survival rates. It is really a place of hope. And we have this event coming up in support of St. Jude here in the Charlotte community, and 60 other cities around the U.S. will be doing the event as well.
Oh, well. Now, what's the average number of kids that St. Jude helps in the age group? Too?
Sure. So St. Jude treats about 7,800 patients a year actively, most of which are on an outpatient situation. However, we also will be expanding that soon. St. Jude is expanding their campus, so we'll be able to treat even more patients moving forward. As far as the age limit, our patients are usually between the age of 0 and 18 years old.
Okay, and survival rates for those kids?
Sure. So we have several survival rates depending on what you are dealing with, what you've been diagnosed with. Treatments available at St. Jude have helped to push the overall childhood cancer survival rate from 20% to 80%.
Oh, wow.
And also, when the hospital first opened, the survival rate for the most common form of childhood cancer, ALL, was 4%, and today it's 94%. So they're working around the clock to really increase these survival rates.
And speaking of working around the clock, St. Jude is always doing research. They even have a research facility on their hospital campus. Do they share that information with other facilities?
They do. So St. Jude freely shares any breakthroughs that they make with the scientific community, so that doctors here in the U.S., doctors here in the Carolinas and around the world can access that information and use that for their patients as well.
And we know you provide a variety of services. You want to talk about any of those?
Sure. So outside of the medical services that we provide, we have a St. Jude school on campus so that our patients who maybe are out of school for a bit of time can still keep up with their schoolwork. We provide spiritual services for families who might need that service while they're there. We've got social workers on site. We provide translators for our patients who maybe are not from the U.S. or they don't speak English. So a long list of services, including housing.
And they never have to pay for anything, the families. Is that what I'm
Exactly. So our families never receive a bill for anything.
Wow.
Wow. And you know, one of those ways that you help to raise the money for these services is through the St. Jude Walk and Run.
Yes.
And that is going to be on Saturday, September the 24th. Could you give us some more details on what people can expect when they come out there?
Sure. So at Marshall Park on Saturday, September 24th, we will have the Charlotte St. Jude Walk Runs in Childhood Cancer. It is a 5K fun run, so you can either walk it or you can run it. We have lots of families come out. We have patient families come out, corporate teams, community teams. It will hopefully be a sunny day, and also we'll have, you know, music playing. We'll have giveaways and food, and it will just be a fun time to really celebrate the mission of St. Jude and unite the Charlotte community around St. Jude.
Right, and that information is right there on the screen, so we want all of our families to come out there. I think it's going to be a really good event, Delana.
Yeah, great family-friendly event to attend with the kids, right? It's going to be Saturday, September 24th at Marshall Park in Uptown. Registration, you see there, is 8 a.m. For more information, visit stjude.org/walk-run. And you want to talk about the cost of registration for adults and kids?
Yes, so it is $10 to register. If you are 6 years or younger, it is free.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay.
There you go. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Ladybug and I will definitely be out there.
Looking forward to it.
I know, and thank you so much for coming here tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, and if you would like to submit your Raising Brilliance question or idea, please email that to me at olympiadshow@gmail.com, and also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Olympia D Show.
All right, great information. Great to have you here.
Thank you.
Very energetic. You brought it. And, always good to have people from St. Jude here. We'll be back with more news on Bounce. Stay with us.